Okay. I am live and no one is watching yet. Oh, this live stream is supposed to go online at 8 o'clock and it's 7:20-ish. So I'm early, so I'll just chill out here for a little bit and wait for some people to go online before I play it. For the people who are watching this afterwards, after the live broadcast, I set a new lifetime high run today. Not very long ago, maybe a couple hours ago, I ran 168 balls. And I should be, I took it, and then I took a nap. And then I put together the video. So I'll play it here in a little bit. I'm going to play it at triple speed. So I'll try and time it so it ends about 8 o'clock. And then I'll do my road to 200 where I play to 200 points. So I'm just chilling right now, waiting for some more people to log online, to come online, and I'll start it in about 6 minutes. Excuse me. But I'm going to be just sitting here relaxing, and so if you have any questions or anything to say, type it in the chat, and I'll be sitting here reading the chat until 8 o'clock. But in about 6 minutes, I'll start playing my video. Looks like the stream's pretty good, pretty healthy. Let me check, make sure. Uh-oh. You guys hearing me? Not hearing anything there. Oh, the microphone's not working. How about now? How about now? Microphone, I don't understand why it's not playing. Let's see. I'm seeing the bars on the audio mixer in OBS. Yeah, it's selected. That's working. This looks different than it usually is. Why is it doing that? Hello, hello, testing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Why isn't it playing? I don't understand. The microphone's all green, and the audio mixer is showing. The audio mixer's responding. Oh, you can hear me. Okay. How come I don't hear it through here? Oh, there's why. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. The output of my speakers was going to my headphones. So I didn't think that you guys were hearing me. All right. That's good. I don't want any, let's see. I should put my headphones in. No, I don't need my headphones. So you should be able to hear you'll be able to hear the audio of the video when I start playing it here in a few minutes. Hey, James Brinson, how you doing? Yeah. Technology is great when it works. It's even better when I understand what I'm doing. Let's give it 3 more minutes, and I'm going to play the video that you see on your screen. I ran. I was doing a practice session. With my road to 200. The goal is to run 200 balls, and do it and then count the number of innings. So I want to do it in the fewest number of innings possible. And so today I did a session this morning, not on a live stream, but I always have the camera running. And I actually didn't start off very well. I had innings of 8, 4, 10, 14, 30, and 27. So that was 6 innings, and I wasn't over 100 balls yet. And I was like, man. But I knew I was doing the right thing. So then the very next run, I ran 85. So that put me at over 100, like 170. But I still hadn't gotten to 200 points yet. So I racked the balls and started another inning. And I ran 168, 12 racks in a row. So then my grand total was 346 balls in 8 innings. That's a 43.25 BPI. That 43 BPI with 6 innings where I scored less than 30 points, 4 innings where I scored less than 14, and I still ended up with a 43 BPI. That's pretty cool. Anyway, 84 and then a 168. So I'm going to play those right now. I'm going to play them at triple speed so they don't take so long. I don't know why, just because. Partly because I'm still relaxing. I took a nap. I took a half-hour nap after I did that because I was tired. So I'm going to be sitting here while the video's playing, so ask questions, whatever. But we're not going to pause it. I'm not going to give an instructional video. It's going to go at triple speed. So you're going to see 168 and 85. That's 250 so balls in 2 innings. And you're going to see it in about 30 minutes, triple speed. So that should be entertaining and fun, I hope. We'll start in just a couple of minutes. The video is 31 minutes long. So I can start it. I'll start it here in just a few seconds. It's 31 minutes long. So by the time it's done, it'll be about 8 o'clock. And hopefully I will be rested and recovered and ready to make another attempt or make my live stream Road to 200 where I run pocket 200 balls in the fewest number of innings possible. Man, I was close. It started towards the end. When I got to 10 racks, that was 140. My record until today was 151. So I knew that if I got through that rack at 140, I would have a new record. And I got through that rack, and I was like, oh. So I was just, I was just like repeating a mantra in my head. Stay in the present. Just shoot the shot. Stay in the present. Just shoot the shot in front of you. Don't get nervous. Just keep doing what you do. Yeah, about the same as Jason Shaw's speed. That's about right. And I just kept repeating that. And then I got through the next rack. And then I was on the break shot, and I just kept repeating. Just shoot the shot. Just do what you always do. And I flinched on that last break shot. I dropped my elbow and I kind of moved a little bit, which is what I've been fighting so much to avoid doing. And I missed the break shot. It was a longer break shot with the ball farther from the rack than I'd hoped. But it was still makeable, but I missed it. You'll see it at the end of this. All right, let's hit play. Let's hit play on this video. Bing. So it's going to have, I think this has some, yeah, it has audio. It looks like, am I wearing my earphones? Yeah, I'm wearing my headphones. This is triple speed. But that was to break those balls open. So you're getting the audio of the pool balls, but I'm listening to music. What did I have? I think I had George Winston on. I like a kind of a calm, even-paced, relaxing music, and that's what George Winston is. Let's see. Who's talking? Oh, okay. Getting some messages on my phone. But anyway, this is the 85-ball run. So this is 6 racks. You can see the end pattern, 12-7, and on the break shot. Came up short, so I got to spin it and come up above. So that worked out good. Well, this is 6 racks. And how did this one end? Oh, I made the break shot, and then I don't remember what happened after that. So I'm cutting this ball thin to open them up because I got insurance everywhere. Got a little lucky there, but well, I'll take it. So I'm looking at the 7 ball as key ball, and the dark ball below the 7 is the break ball. So unless if I nudge one of these into a better position, which I kind of did. I can break with the 13 now or the other one. So I'm getting the up table ball and then the 6 because that's blocking, or the 10 because that's blocking the pocket for the other 3. Now, I think I've decided to use the 13 as the break shot. So I'm going to remove one of these, and I want to remove the one that's closer to the break ball. So I was debating what to do for a while, but I'm going to draw back above the 7 because now it's 7, dark ball, 9, 6. Or no, I go 6, 9. If you go from the pocket through the 13, the 9 ball's right there. So just do this, get straight in on that 9, and then you just draw back and you're on your break shot. Got to draw back about a foot, maybe a little more. Perfect. Same break shot, just a hair outside angle. Just pop it in and stun the cue ball. 3 ball, I got the 3 and 15 as a break shot. I've got 2 up table balls. Why did I run into that? I'm not sure. It created some trouble. Yeah, so come around, get the 7, then get the 11. And that unblocks the pockets because the 5, 9, 8 all go by where the 11 is. So that's unblocked. I'm not sure where I go. Oh, I'll probably just come back center table or up. Oh, okay, 5 in the side. 5 in the side. Just roll forward and off the rail. Now I got the 8, 9. Now you can kind of see the end pattern. All the ball. Oh yeah, this is good. Get the up table balls now because from the 2, you're coming back to those 2 balls on the rail. And then you've got 2 pivot balls, the 9 and the 8. But the balls on the rail on the right side are set up for those pivot balls. So now you just make the ball up table. You have 9, 8, and then use the 12 to get on the 3 or the 3 to get it, the 15 to get on the 3 or the 3 to get on the 15. Now just bottom rail straight back up. You're gonna use one to get on the other, whichever one, doesn't matter. And it turns out just no rails is the best way to get there. So perfectly parallel angle break shot. Notice I went to the bottom rail and came out of the corner, lost the cue ball there. This is a cool one because that 7 ball is frozen to the point. I cannot make the 7. And I'm just trying to pocket this ball. I know the ball's going to stop rolling. So now I'm looking at how am I going to get that 7 off of the point. And I'm going to get there by getting the cue ball on the bottom rail at the center diamond so I can cut that 15 to my left. So yeah, right, I just pointed at it. So now I'm going to shoot the 2 and draw above the 5. Then I use the 9 ball to position the cue ball right where I just point, right there. So now I've got an angle to cut the 15 and nudge that. I just got to touch that 7 and it's good to go. See, right there. And then I've got the ball back in the stripe back in below. And I just nicked it, just barely nicked it. But now it goes in the side pocket. So just now I'm just going to tap it ever so gently in the side pocket because then I have the 6 and I can tap the 11-4 open. Then I'll have the 14 or the 1 or something else. Whoa, I hit that too hard. But easy combo. Now I made it really hard, but I got to go 3 rails and come around for the 10 on the side. Just barely missed that scratch, but I've got it. Now I want to come below the 14. Then it's 1 rail position to the break shot. Like that. How many racks was that? 4 or 5? I don't remember. Now I've got an inside angle. So this is straight high, pop it. Just give it a nice, good stroke so that cue ball comes off the rack. Like that. 2 ball leads to the 3-8, 3 in the dark ball on the left side rail. I got 2 balls for break balls. I want to clear the 11 or actually I don't need to clear. I want to clear the 12 somehow. See, I need to come over short side on 12-9. That's where I'm trying to get right now. Because I need that 12 out of there, because then those other 4 balls is a shooting gallery into the bottom left. So bump the 12, and I might improve those other balls. So now I'm on the 9 and get short side on the 12-7, like that. Now come 2 rails out of the corner, back over for the 3 and the dark ball on the right side rail. Yeah, you're just opening things up. So I only bumped into balls one time, and I probably won't bump another ball. I got to shoot the 8 because I don't want to shoot the 3 into half a pocket. But now I could shoot. What do I shoot now? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's good. 4 ball and the 6 are both break balls. Now I got to cut the 14 a little, but I can use the 11 to stop the cue ball, and the 13 goes in the side next. So now I want to shoot the 13 and get rid of that 12 because it's too close to the 4 balls break. I would rather have preserved the 6 as a break shot, but I can't shoot the 11 right now. So I've got to go 6, 12, 7. 7 sets up, just like I just did last rack, but on the other side of the table. So get low on the 11, and it's 1 rail to the brick ball. Outside angle, so I'm going to pop this one pretty good. Just go into the 7 ball full and don't do anything with the cue ball. Just hit it like that. So now I make the 110 combo, and I'm going to play the 6-8 combo next. So I'm just lining up dead straight on that 6-8 combo because the 1's going to be near the pocket. Well, on the bottom rail. So I'm just going to stop the cue ball or draw it a little so I have the 1 ball next. Oh, I'll go to the rail and up. Now the 6 ball's a break ball, and so is the 12. So I want an angle here, nice big angle, so I don't have to hit this hard. Cue ball stops in the bottom of the pack. 11 is the next shot. Whoa. Yeah, I hit it too hard. I hit that too hard. So now I've got to get the bridge out and cut that 2, and I only have half a pocket for that 2. The 6 ball is going to stop the cue ball. Don't use any English on this shot, or you're going to miss it. Just cut it cleanly. Let the cue ball stop on the 6. Now I can reevaluate. I still have 2 break balls. So nudge the 11 down, or the 13 to stop the cue ball. Well, now I got 3 balls on the side rail. That's not good. So I got to get on the right side rail by the side pocket so I can pocket that 13. I'm coming back up center table. Now I can shoot the 6, 2 rails out of the corner to come over by that side pocket to get the 13 next. And after doing that, I realize I'm straight in on the 14, so I better go ahead and shoot that. And I can get even better on the 13 now. I can draw it back like that. And now I don't have an up-table ball. So now just stun forward, 12 goes in the side, 13 goes back up where I'm standing now, and then I've got the 9 as a pivot ball to get on the 5. And this is where I screw up because I misplay this shot. I'm too close to the rail to dig under the cue ball. And I could have stunned it and come out, but I got to roll this, and I hit it too hard, and I have the wrong angle. I have almost no angle. If I could get under the bottom of the cue ball more, I could have kept the cue ball higher and had an inside angle on that 5. So now I'm stretched out, and I've got to use the extension. So I hit the cue ball in the wrong place, and I don't even hit the rack. So that's what ends that run. I was like, man. So I don't even try to shoot a pack shot because it doesn't matter. Or do I? Oh, I try to make the 2 ball cross side. It doesn't come close. This is a Hail Mary shot because I missed the rack. So that's 85. Yeah, I missed it by a diamond. Anyway, so I was like, okay, I'm not to 200 balls yet. So I got 1 more inning, and I got to make about 30 balls to get to my 200. So rack them up, and I'm playing good, and it just keeps going. That's rack number 1. See the cue ball backed up and went forward? So I need to nudge the 1-8, and one of those will become a break ball. I need to just nudge them. So now I've got an angle on the 10 to do that. And I want to make sure that I get a shot on one of those or the 7 next, but I also have the 2 to bail me out Just nudge those. That's good. Now the 8's the break ball. The 1 could be a break ball as well. And I needed to move the 6 because the 6 didn't go. So now just clear these balls. The 12 ball sets up for the 11. Not sure what I should. Oh, I think I try to move the 14 and I make a mess of it, but I can still shoot the 11 right from there. So shoot those. Now I've got 3 balls. 13 gets me on to the 1 or the 8. So, 14, 1. Oh, I come way too far. But I can get on the 13. And now I want to stay low on the 6 because then I can cut the 6. Side rail, side rail. Side rail, side rail. I hit that too soft. I've got too much angle on the 8, but that was kind of a recovery end pattern. That wasn't the best. So that's 1. Just pocket the ball. Pocket the ball, cross fingers. Now I'm going to run into that cluster hard. Get rid of the 2 up table balls. Now I want to stay inside. I got to get rid of that 5. And that opens the pocket for the other 2. Come all the way around. Oh, no, I just draw back. Okay, that's good. So now I've got the 6 and the 8, and I got a 14 as a key. So I think I'm going to use the 14 to get on the 6. So I need to leave the 8 there because that's the K2 to get on that 14. So now I can come around short side 12. Ooh, yeah, okay, that'll work. And now I think you just shoot the 3 in the side. Oh, no, I come above. Okay. Now I draw back and out. I want to get straight on that black ball. Draw back for the 14. And I come too far. I remember this. Now I got to go to the bottom rail and spin up behind the 6. And I didn't get enough spin on that. So here I am frozen to the rail, but just suck it up. Just pocket that ball. Don't think about anything else. Just pocket that ball. Boom. Good enough. Now I've got the 9 ball. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I bumped the 12 down to make it a better key ball because I knew I'd have the 1 or that stripe by the 1. So just a little bit of work to do to get the 314 loosened up. I don't remember how I do it. This is triple speed, in case anyone's just tuning in. I don't want to lay on the rail below by that 13. I don't know why. That looks pretty good. But now I'm going to use the 11 to open these. Okay. Now shoot the combo, and I've got the ball hanging in the bottom corner. Okay, now I need to get on that 3. The 3 ball's blocking access to the 5-12, I think that is. 5-12 is that break ball, key ball pair. So this is brutal. I think about this for a while, and I'm like, I got to run into the 14 because I'm either going to have the 2 or the 3 from this. Okay, so now I want to get straight in on the 13 in the upper corner. From there, I can shoot the 5 or play position for the 14. So this is good. Roll forward and get on the 14, then use the 5 to get on that stripe in the side as key ball. So this isn't the best end pattern, but you just suck it up and make sure you get there. And I got to shoot this one with a bridge. I would prefer more angle so I can go bottom rail, side rail, and get on that ball in the side pocket, but I don't have it. So you saw me point to where I want to get, and I'm just drawing straight back with the bridge to get there. I'm going to play it short because if I get too short, then I can go to head rail and come down for the break ball. As it is, I can roll forward, and I'm farther than I want to be, but this is good. Now I'm running into that bottom ball, so you got to pop this one good, hard. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Now I'm going to shoot the 6. I bet I'm going to shoot the 6 and run into the cluster in the rack area because I've got the 9 next. And I don't have a great break ball, 13. And I look at this for a while. I don't have a key ball for that 13, and 13 is not very good anyway. I decide to use the 5 as a break ball. And I want the 12, that ball on that stripe on the rail. I want to end the rack with the 3 and the stripe on the rail because then I can just pop off the rail a little bit, cut the 5, and run right into the head balls. That's my plan, and I do not get there. So I'm shooting all the balls on the lower part of the table. Yeah, see how I look? That's my break shot. So I need to get the 14 and then get that ball that's hanging out in front of the side pocket to get on the 3. This is not great. So here I am coming back for the 14. Now I want to go side rail, and get on that stripe in the bottom left corner. And I get short on it. I'm like, oh man, that sucks. What am I going to do now? So I decide that what I'm going to do is shoot the 5 instead, then shoot the stripe, draw back for the 3, and then I can roll forward above the stripe, the other stripe, and have a short side, and I bump it instead of getting above it. So that's terrible. Now I got to use the 3, but how am I going to get the cue ball above the 3? I go to the bottom rail with a ton of right spin, bottom rail, side rail, and spin way up above that ball. Now I can use top left, and you got to use top to get that cue ball to straighten out and curve out and hit the bottom of the rack. So another end pattern that I had to improvise. Hit that corner ball and came off it, and that's pretty good considering what I had. I lost track of the racks, but we'll just keep watching it. Now, how am I going to get into these balls? I'm going to go forward and get the head. Oh, I'm going to get the head ball because I can roll back. I can come straight down and cut the 5, and this cue ball gets away from me. That was the wrong way to play it. I'm supposed to go 2 rails and come towards center table, not try to come 1 rail back at the 5. So now I've got to make a hero shot. I got to back cut this and hope it turns out, and it does. So that was a big time hero shot. But let's see. Break shot. I don't know what my break shot here is. I might go below the rack. I don't remember. Yeah. I think I'm going to break with the 8, but I'm not sure. I forget. Okay. Yeah, 1 ball. I bet I come back for the 12. I think I come back for that 1 stripe and then the 14 to get on the 11. Yeah, so bottom rail up to center table like that. Oh, that's real short. Oh, no, I'm breaking with the 14. Okay, I just pointed to where I want. Okay, no, I had the 14 as a break shot the whole time. Okay, never mind. That's a good end pattern. Just straight up off that 8 ball. That was my key ball. I chose that early in the rack. Same as before. Outside angle, just pop it into that 13 hard. Center ball. Ooh, I went forward, almost scratched. So I'm going to cut the 5 and loosen up that cluster in the center in the rack area. Yeah. I'd love to be able to bump the 1 over somehow. Boy, I don't remember what I used to break the rack here. Oh, I'm going to use the 1 to nudge that stripe down below the rack. Like that. That's my break ball. So now I've got to get the cue ball in the center of the table to shoot that stripe on the right side rail. And I elevated myself over this other stripe right now, so I can't do it. So now I've got to shoot this one, now shoot this one, center table to get right there to shoot that stripe. So now I go side rail, come back above that dark ball or the 3, either way, but you got to get the cue ball to travel there. I didn't get above there, so now I can shoot the 3 and draw back. Oh no, I'm going to shoot the combo next. Because from this combination, I can get on the stripe, the solid on the right side rail and leave the 9 be near the pocket as a key ball. So now just follow down, and that's a perfect key ball for this below the rack break shot. Really thinking well, getting through these racks. I'm getting my break ball and key balls early, identifying them early, and that just helps so much. Just hit this one with top left. What happened there? The cue ball backed up and went forward. Now, it's a good thing I can see this 11. So I've got the 3 or the 11 as a re-break shot. So now I'm trying to draw back 2 rails to center table to get on that. And I don't get there. So I'm going to shoot the up table balls and reposition to the center of the table so I can cut either the 3 or the 11 to open them up. So just roll forward here, and I think I'm going to have a good angle on that 11. I'm going to use top spin. The cue ball is going to hit the 3 and then the 1, and that should keep it from scratching. So power through. Ooh, it bounced back and went forward. This is tricky. I've got to shoot the 5, go side rail, head rail with left spin to keep the cue ball on the left side of the table. So I don't have a big angle on this 13. Now I got to come out, and I don't know if I'm going to hit the 3 or not, but I got to come out for the 14. And I come too far. Now I've got to go around the world, 4 rails around to get on that 1. And then I'm going to be able to manufacture a break ball or use the 3 as the break shot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm on the 1. I'm not sure what's going to happen here. I've got to bump these balls. Hopefully the 10 goes into break ball position, and it doesn't. But I can draw back and to right there, get a nice big angle on this 3 to go into the bottom of the pack. 9 more minutes. Try to hit that 4, split the 4-9. Hard. Good job. Notice the cue ball came back down to the bottom rail. That happens a lot in that type of break shot, but that's all you can do. Just pocket this ball and then reevaluate. So I got 2 break balls, the 7 and the 9. But if I use the 9, I've got to deal with that 5. What am I going to do? Oh, and I just made another break ball. Perfect. That's going to be my break ball. So now I got to get rid of the... How do I do that? I want to come below the 5 in a controlled fashion. Oh, I'm going to bump the 9 now. See? Now I had the 2. I could have had the 5. So now that's how you deal with those. So now get the up table balls. 1 ball sets up the 14 key ball, I believe. So you can see how those balls run around. So I've got to shoot the 8. 6 gets you on the 5. 5 gets you on the 4, leads to the 2, leads to the 1, leads to the 14. See that? You got to identify those early. So just stop shot here. 5. Is that the 4 or the 8? Oh, wow, and I came all the way across the table. Okay, that's fine. 2, 1, 14. See that? I think I came above this and I got to go to the rail and out. So left spin, bring it out. When you have that, you got to use left spin and bring it out. Give yourself an outside angle. Don't try and stay inside that ball. You end up with a hard shot. This is a perfect angle. I can use top spin and hit the head balls. Bang. Great break shot. Don't end up inside that break shot. Make sure you get an outside angle. So now I've got the 5 as a break ball. I'm going to run into the pack, and the 9's insurance. And it turned out to not be insurance. Now I got to shoot my break ball. Let's see if I can shoot the 1. Nope, shooting my break ball. Yeah, so what am I going to use break the rack with now? 15? That's not good. Oh, I don't remember what I do here. Oh, I'm going to try it. No, I'm not going to bump the 12. No. Yeah, no way. Oh, okay. So now I'm getting an angle on the 12 to bump the 8. Is that what I'm doing? No. I want to bump something to make a better break shot, I think. No, I think I'm just committing to the 15. I think that's what I'm doing. So draw back for the 6. 6 gets you on the 10. And then from the 10, I can shoot the 14. Oh, no, now it's obvious. 10, 8, 14, 1. Get on that 4, and then roll forward for the 15. That's perfect. There you go. With the 14, you got to shoot early. That's a terrible key ball because it's just too close to the break ball. Okay, so that's a good end pattern. Nice job. Notice I didn't go too far. I have an inside angle, but it's not too big. So same thing. High ball, head, going to hit the head balls and probably go to the right side rail and then back out. Bang, just like that. And I'm starting to feel the pressure now. I took that drink of water. I'm trying to keep myself relaxed, and I'm telling myself, stay in the moment. Just stay in the present. Just execute each shot one at a time. I kept telling myself, stay in the present. Don't get in the future. Stay in the present. Just execute the shot. Come across table for the 14. Good job. Draw back for the 11, or the 13, rather. 7's the break ball, or maybe the 8. So now I want to draw back for the 11. Bump the 8 out of there, and I'll have the 6 or the 9 next. Do it with control. Don't get crazy. Just like that. There you go. Now, I actually don't have a good shot on the 6, so I'm going to shoot this 12, and I don't like this because I'm way stretched out the table, but I am not going to use my extension. I do not want to. I've got to come 2 rails around to center table like that. I underhit it, but I knew that I would have the 8 if I underhit it. If I came farther, I would have the 4 or the 12. So again, the 7's a break ball, but the 3 is terrible. I got to get straight in on the 3 into the upper corner pocket. So just roll forward here. Oh no, use this. And I'll check my angle. Just about a stop shot or come back a little. There we go. Now you don't, the 4 is a terrible key ball. It's way over to the side. So use the 1 or the 6 as a key ball. So just stop shot a little bit forward here, like that. Now the 6 next to get on the 1. So I can go from either angle, and I think about this for a while, but I decide to stay above this 1 on the left side and just go 1 rail with left English from the 1 to get to the break shot position. So pick my spot, just playing this with left English and just roll past the break ball like that. I felt that was the highest percentage route. High ball, a little inside. Oh, no, just a high ball. Notice it popped back and then went forward. I'm feeling pretty confident. So here I'm going to run into the ball, the pack, make the combo, and try and make a break ball. And the 1's a break ball. Perfect. I was about to shoot the 6, and I'm like, wait a minute. I need to get rid of the 3. So roll forward, shoot the 12, or shoot that stripe. Yeah, draw back on the 9. So I've got an angle. Get rid of that up table ball. Now pop this in, come across with the 3. Oh, well, I went forward for the 3. And I don't want to shoot the 3 stretched out with a bridge, so I'm going to shoot the 6 and get the window between the 211 to shoot the 3 next. Now I got to get rid of the 15, and then everything's hunky-dory. I'm going to draw back and try and hit the 4, which I don't do. But I know I'm going to have a shot if I don't. But you got to get rid of that 15. It blocks everything. But now I can shoot the 10, then the 3. Think about this for a while. I think I shoot the 3 after the 10. Yeah. So I'm figuring out the whole pattern right now, and I don't remember what I do. Oh yeah, come down for the 3. And now I'm trying to bump the 4 again. This is reckless. I don't like this. But the 4-12, yeah, see, I ruined my break ball. I tried to bump the 4-11 because they were tied up. I didn't have a pocket for them. I don't remember what I do here, but I think I bumped. Oh, yeah, I'm trying to bump the 11 into a break ball right now. And I don't quite get it there. So now I shoot the 13 to get an angle on the 11 to bump the 4 down for a below the rack break shot. Because from there, I'm going to be able to shoot the 1 or the 8. Okay, there's my below the rack break shot. Now shoot the 1, draw back, and get an angle on the 8 to come back down table. And I'm really feeling the pressure now. And I'm in the future when I shoot this 8 and I get a terrible angle on this break shot. I'm supposed to be much farther away from this ball than this. So I've got a back cut. This is a really extreme back cut. But yeah, see, and I'm taking a drink of water. I'm trying to slow down and relax. And I really sight this carefully and take my time. There's no position on this. Just cut it thin with left English and hope for the best. Hit that ball. And the cue ball stayed down table, and I pumped my fist. I was like, yes. That might have been 140. I'm not sure. No, that was probably 154. So I just have a little 3-ball cluster to take care of. The 3-ball can be a break shot, and I want to get low angle on that 14 to go into the 3-ball cluster, and that 4, or what are that dark balls in the bottom rail is my insurance. And I choose not to shoot it. Now the 13 ball's tied up with the 2. I'm like, dang it. I can make the 13 and draw the cue ball back off the 2. Position is uncertain, but I've got balls in every direction. So I just want to get the cue ball clear of that 6 so I can shoot at the bottom of the cue ball. Like that. Now I can cut that 13 and draw back to center table off the 2, and I have no idea what ball I'm going to shoot next. I'm feeling the pressure. And now my best shot is the 3, which was my break ball. So don't shoot that. Things are getting a little out of control here. I got to cut the 1, go to the head rail, and just come back down and get into the mix here. So that was terrible, and I ruined my break ball. What am I going to do now? Oh, boy. I don't remember what I do. Oh, so I'm playing for the 2 ball as the break ball, I think. So I've got to get perfect on that 8 in the side because that is a terrible key ball. So this is 6 in the side, and just gently nudge that solid in. I got too much angle on this, but I spin it with left spin. I get the perfect on this, and I think about it for a second. I was going to try and nudge the 2, but I don't need to. See, I get off it. I can go to the rail and out. So I miss this break shot. This is fine. This is a perfectly fine break shot, but I twitch and I miss it. If I would have stayed still, I would have made this, and I had a chance of getting to 200, but I miss it. I twitched. I twitched when I delivered, and I missed it. So that's 168. What do you think of that? Man, I wish I could have that break shot back. Oh, I wish I could have that break shot back. Oh. All right, let me turn that off. Oh, where is, let's see, turn on table cam. There we go. Echo, turn on table light. Echo, turn on table light. Oh, whatever. Let me use the app. Hold on a second. So, get rid of that. Cool. Whoops. Cool light. Where is it? There we go. There we go. And the balls are still sitting there where they stopped. Okay. So I feel good. I'm a little tired, but I feel good. Let me get ready to go here. So I am not. Oh, Steve Lipsky commented. What did he say? Thank you, sir. Thank you. See, straight pool is the weirdest game because I failed to run 200 points. I failed. So I should feel bad. But I don't feel bad. I feel great because I set a new high run, personal best, 168. And I was within reach. I shoulda, coulda, woulda. I had a chance to run over 200. Who knows what's going to happen right now? I might run 10, 14 ball runs and just quit. Who knows? Who knows? But I feel good. All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Steve. If I can stay within myself, like I said, you can't get in the future. It's not about running 200 balls. If you can set up for the break shot and get a very good break shot and execute the break shot well and get a good spread, you don't have to splatter them wide. Just get a good enough spread that everything's manageable. You should be able to get through the rack and get on the next break shot. It's just about execution. And it's very much about good decision making. The best execution in the world isn't going to help you if you're shooting 3-rail recovery shots all the time. You've got to make good decisions and be patient and open up the clusters at the right time. I'm going to have an instructional video. If everything goes well, I'm going to have an instructional video on playing straight pool in a couple of months. And that's all I'm going to say about it. Just a little teaser. We'll see if it works out. I hope it works out. It should work out and should be something that has never been released before. And it should be really cool. So I'm excited about that. But it may not happen. But it might happen. Who knows? So there's a little teaser for you. I'm procrastinating. I feel good. I should be fine. Let's go rack the balls and shoot 200 points. I am going to take the microphone offline. You're going to have the pool sounds from the microphone that's above the table. But other than that, I'm done talking. I'm going to turn off this microphone. I'm going to go to the restroom for a second. I'm going to bring up, I forgot to load the, Chris sent a new version of the Scorekeeper program, but I forgot to install it. So I'll install it for next time. Oop, what's happening? Let me bring up the Scorekeeper program. Let me turn off that. Why is my hard drive stalling? That's my hard drive on the motherboard. That should be fast. Okay, run attempts. Oh no, we got to go to RT200 and high run scorekeeper. Oh, and I didn't put that in. Here, let me put that in. Let's see. What do I have? Let me bring this up for you guys. Where is it? Scorekeeper. Bang. All right. Right now, it says record high run of 69. My lifetime high run earlier today was 151. Let's look at the reports here. View report. And so now I got to go to this. How do I tell this to go to the new window? I should be able to tell this to go to the new. Oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. There's only 3 in here. Those are the 3 live stream sessions from last week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And as you see on Monday, my high run was 86, and that was at the end of the session. And then the other 2 days, I did not do all that well. So I've been meaning to put these other days in here. So let's do that. That's 5-9, and it ended with a 34. What was the total balls? 218. Well, that's not in here for some reason. Okay. I'm going to go ahead. So I had 4 Road to 200 sessions last week that were not live streamed. Okay. So let me go back to the scorekeeper program. I'm going to put those in so you can see them. Oh, let me close that. Okay. So I'm going to put those in real quick. Let me see if I got them all here. 5-10 and ended with a 13 high run of 50. Okay, so here's the first one. I ran 50 end inning. Oops, I'm on the wrong screen. 50 end inning. Okay. Then I run 15 balls end inning. Then I ran 14 end inning. 24 end inning. 8 end inning. 30. I'm reading. I have a paper log for my. I have a practice log, and I'm typing in the numbers for my practice log. So you're getting to see me do this. This is what I do. Then I had an inning of 1, and then 10, and then 11 end inning, and then 13 end inning. Okay. So that was, let's see, if I move this up, do you see it? No. I've got to go here. Oop, grab that. Oh, there we go. Let me go here. If I can grab this. So that's 232 balls in 17 innings. And that's an average of about 17. So that's subpar for me. I'm not happy with that. Nevertheless, that's what I did. So bring that back down. I'm going to go reports. Oop, oh, I got to go over here. Reports. Save daily report. That's going to clear everything to 0. Now I'm going to do the next session, which was the 11th. And I had a 34.8 BPI. Oh, wait, no, session number 2. Yeah, session number 2. Boy, do I even want to put this in? All right, I'm going to put it in because, you know, you got to deal with reality. I did, these were 2 sessions that I did last week after the live stream where I ended with a 17 BPI and I wasn't happy. So I was working through some things. So my first inning, I ran 44. And then I had a terrible series. I ran 2, and then 3, and then 1, and then 1 again. Whoop, 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 whoop. Get that 1. And then I ran another 1. And then I missed the break shot for a 0. And then I ran 9. Okay, and then I ran 30. I'm figuring things out. Then I ran 65. Then I ran 15, 6, and I ended with a 17. So just a tiny little bit of redemption there with that 16, but not a good session again. But I'm working through things, and I'm, so I ended with oh wow, that's a 13 BPI. Well, that's horrible. Anyway, the point of this is, if you're going to train and keep practice logs, you can't lie to yourself. You have to deal with reality. This was my practice session, and it was terrible. So we're going to save that one. Okay, 2 more. Yesterday, I ran 209 in 6 innings. I was very happy with that. So let's input that one. I started with a 24, and then I ran 60. Then 14, then 23. You can see what Chris's program is cool. So then 29, then a 59, and I believe I still wasn't to 200, or was I? Oh, no, that's 200, but I kept going. Anyway, and then I ran 38, end inning. Okay, so that is, well, I'll pull this up so we can see it. I'm trying. Okay, hold on. Okay, so that was 247. I actually was over 200 in 14 innings, but I kept shooting. So I ended with 247 in 15 innings, and that is a 35 BPI. So I was very happy with that. Good job. That's shooting the way that I want to shoot. Okay, so we're going to hit reports, save report, save, and then it clears. One more to enter, and then I'm going to start playing. So I'm going to enter the run that you just saw. I mean, the session that you just saw. And I began with a run of 8. Then a run of 4. Then a run of 10. And then 14. And they could be thinking, oh man, I'm sucking them hind wind again. Then I ran 13 and then 27. Okay? So at this point, I have 93 points. And I'm not terribly happy, but I feel like I'm executing well. Okay? So I keep shooting. The next inning is the run you just saw. And I ran 85. So that brings me up to 178 points, and that pumps my BPI up to 25. So now I'm like, all right, good. And you saw what happened. I misplayed that key ball, and I was way too shallow of an angle on the 5-ball break shot. And I didn't even hit the rack because I had to lean over the table with my extension, and I hit the cue ball in the wrong spot. Anyway, excuses aside, it ended on 85. So I'm not to 200 points yet. Next inning, I ran 168. Okay, so we're going to hit end inning. That puts me at 346 balls in 22 innings with a BPI of 43. So that's pro level. But it's only one occurrence. I want to get to where I'm scoring 30 BPI or higher every time that I run 200 balls. You know what I'm saying? So there might be a couple low scoring innings, but I've got to get 1 or 2 good runs to go over 200 and still maintain a 30 plus BPI. If I can do that on a consistent basis, I consider that a good pro level. And that should lead me to a 200 ball run eventually. If not right now, who knows? But that's the big if. Can I maintain some level of consistency? I started out real slow here earlier today, but then I finished with 2 runs over, close to 2 racks, and then 2 really good runs. Okay, so reports, save daily report, yes. Okay, and real quick, we'll go to view report. And let's see, I got to go to here and then pick that. Okay. So now you're seeing the daily report with those other numbers entered. So I now have 7 sessions entered. The first 3 were the live streams from last week. The other 4, oh, they all have the same date because I just entered them all in. You watched me enter them. So the blue line is my runs, and you can see 85 on 168. That's awesome. But look what it does to my, this is just the 12th. But if I go in here, 1 second, and let me pick all of these. There we go. Now the chart on top is showing the cumulative scores all together. So this is the blue and the red lines on top is adding up all 7 sessions. So the blue line is my runs, and you can see there's a few runs above 28 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 good runs in 7 sessions. And then a whole bunch of runs at or below 28 points. And then you can see a pretty steady trend for the BPI. Right around a little below 28 for the BPI. Above 20, but below 28. I think I can hover. Yeah, so here, I'm hovering my mouse there. Oh, you're not seeing it. But when I hover my mouse over the red line, it's showing me the average, cumulative average as it goes. And it's right around 20. And then you see just a tiny little uptick right at the end from those last 2 runs. So that's what we want to do. We want to start seeing a higher number of runs above 28. And if you look at the entire chart from left to right, you see that there's 4 runs above 28 balls towards the end. That's the last 3 sessions. 65, a 60, a 59, an 85, and a 168. So getting more runs above 28 in a shorter period of time. That gets your BPI up higher. That's what I'm looking for. That's how you build consistency that'll eventually, we hope, lead to a 200-ball run. Okay, enough talking. And I haven't looked at the chat in a long time. Let me reset this stuff, and I'm going to play some straight pool right now. Hopefully I haven't worn myself out with all this talk. Let me close this. And then I'm going to turn the scorekeeper off. And now you can see across the top of the screen, 168 is the record high run. The other numbers are set to 0 because that's going to be the stuff going on right now. Let me go to the chat. Let's see. Steve Kurtz, great job. Thank you, sir. Any update on your new aiming tool? Yes. I have it right here in front of me. I'm not going to show it to you. I've had it. It's been, I've had 3 players do a little beta test, an amateur and another amateur who's doing intense training, and a very, very good amateur, a pro-level amateur who's also an instructor. And I've got feedback from all of them, and I'm going to be producing the instructional videos on how to use it. And then I will have my beta testers look at the instructional video and get feedback from them on that. So that's probably going to be 2 more weeks. I'm going to be out of town for some period of time, not a long time, 7 or 10 days in June. But I'm going to release, hopefully I'm going to release the product at the end of this month. So right now today is what? Today's the 12th. So I have almost 3 full weeks before the end of this month. So I have a proper brainstorm and the beginning of an outline for my how to grip the pool cue, my video on the grip. So I've got 3.5 good weeks to do the grip video and the instructional videos for my new tool. So the goal is to get both. I'm going to do the grip video first. I want the grip video done the end of this week. So I'm going to be working on that a lot this week. So get that done this week. Then I've got 2 weeks to complete the instructional videos. Your camera's over here. 2 weeks to complete the instructional videos for the new tool by the end of this month. And then and get it released. I want to get the videos done, get it reviewed, any changes made, pictures taken, and get it on my website ready to sell. And so in the meantime, I will be putting in some work sessions to make them. So I have a bunch of them ready to go. So if orders come in, I can ship them the same day, right away. And so that's the goal. Will that happen? I don't know. But I've got, like I mentioned last week on my live streams, I've got my systems. I worked hard in the last couple of months to get my system streamlined here, so I'm not overloaded with work. I've got things organized now. So when people buy Bridgemates and Ghost Bridges and my Ghost Aimers, I've got them right here. Bing, bong, bong. I've got them right here, ready to go. So as orders come in, and I'm ahead of the inventory. So when my inventory here gets to a level, I make more. Boom, they're ready to go. So I'm ahead of the game, and I should be able to. I've organized my work life here to stay ahead of the game. So I should be able to get those things done by the end of the month. Let's see. Little Chris, thank you, sir. In competition, yes. During a tournament, a BPI above 20 is pro level, and that's the reason is there's often a bunch of safeties, and the safeties count as innings where you score 0 points, and so that lowers your BPI. But of course, if you get on a roll and run 150 and out, then your BPI is super high. So in a tournament, your actual BPI during any one match is really less of a good gauge. It's really important on your practice sessions, which is what I'm doing here, where I'm just playing myself, setting up a break shot and trying to run as many balls as I can. That's not a real game because I'm not playing any safeties. And but your BPI is a good gauge of how you're doing in the ways I just described. 168, when was it? It was earlier today. I started, I don't know when I started, 1 o'clock today, and I played for 2 hours and ended up being 2.5. I don't know. And then I took a nap. Can't wait to see new tool and video. Me either. Well, it's right here, but I can't wait to get it going. I want to do it right. I get impatient with these things and release it, and then there can be. Yeah, I'm doing it the right way. I'm trying to do lots of beta testing on the product and the instructional video because I want to get it right. I want to get it right. So, but by the end of the month, okay, let's play straight pool. Now I'm tired from talking. Gee whiz. All right, 200 points. And the best, it might be good that I made myself a little bit tired because hopefully I won't rush and I can just execute. But I've talked enough. Like I said, I'm not going to talk. I want to focus on what I'm doing. So if I talk, it's just going to be me talking to myself. And if you don't hear me clearly through the overhead microphone at the table, I'm sorry, but that's not the point of what I'm doing right now. I'm going to try and get in my head and stay there and just stay focused on the shot at hand. But you will be able to see what's going on. And at the end of each rack, I will update the scores here so you can see. Okay, but you guys can talk amongst yourselves in the chat. Have at it, man. And if you talk about it, he should shoot this ball and not that ball. I love that stuff because then I can review the live stream later on tonight or tomorrow, and that we can all learn from that type of thing. So that's cool. I hope I can continue shooting. I feel like I've kind of turned the corner, and I'm not ready to talk about that, but I will brainstorm some points to talk about what I'm doing different and how I think I might be turning a corner. But let's get to the run. Let me turn on. Okay, the overhead microphone is on, and I'm going to turn off this microphone and the selfie camera right now. Okay, now we are only on that one, and that's running. Okay, I think everything's good. Let me make sure that the light is on, and I'm ready to play some pool. All right, let's go. Ooh. Okay. Oh, yeah, a little stiff from sitting there. Ooh. Okay. 200 points. It takes roughly an hour and a half to run 200 balls if you're not rushing and just shooting in a nice steady pace. I'm going to shoot a couple of shots here. Let me just bang a couple balls in, just to kind of get a little bit loose here. So I'm not starting yet. Let me just hit a couple of shots, a few shots. Maybe I'll just clear these balls. Oh, but I am a little bit stiff. Let's get the like Kevin Costner in his baseball movie. Let's cue the mechanism. Let's get the mechanism going. Okay, let me just shoot a couple here to get loose, get going. Rush myself. We haven't started yet. We haven't started yet. I'm still just warming up. I feel good though. I hope I don't have a shot any harder than this the entire night. In fact, I hope I don't have to shoot a shot this hard all night. That would be the goal. Okay, we're ready. All right, we're gonna start now. I like to keep track of my counters here, how I'm doing. Okay. 200 points, here we go. Brick ball, key ball, K2. 4, 3, 6, 15 to end the rack, so you got to get rid of the 12 early. But don't get in a big hurry. You just got to loosen these up, and I can pocket the 9 from here, but I'd rather just nudge them somehow. think I can do it right now. Now that, yeah, it took me a while to see it. Now I can just do it right now. And now I've got another brick ball. Break for the 13 as well. I got all kinds of key balls to set up for the 13. I have too many opportunities. More than I need. Good problem to have, right? So I think I can go ahead and get rid of all the balls on the bottom round. Get on that 12. That'll work. I don't know. I could. I got 2 break balls. So the 9 is fast, but either one works. So it's 12, 15, 8, 14, 9. See that? See if I can do that. See how it's just climbing down the ladder? There's no cue ball movement essentially. Oh, a little too far, but that's all right. All right. So hit the plus 14 button. And there we go. Okay. Now the 1 blocks things. Yeah, wish the 1 was gone. wish. Could have done better than that. Come on. Yes. I think so. It's going to hit the 15. Hey, I don't like it. Yeah, I kind of messed that up. I should have rolled forward on that ball to get to here. Instead, I tried to bump these. Now I got to play short side 10. I'm too thin to roll this, elevated over the 14. Take a little time here to figure this out. I think I'm going to come down here. I don't know if I want to do that from here, though. Yeah, that was a mistake. Okay, all right. Okay, I got away with something there. Two break balls are better than one. We got setup balls too. No. No, I let that get away from me. Okay. Oh. Oop, what happened? He's 42 now. We're going to talk about that, Chris. All right, we're on 42. Oh boy. Hang on there, two ball. Oh. Oh boy. 7. Glad that shot's over. No, I missed it. Oh my God. Oh my God. That's how it happens. Darn it. Get out of here, bug. Perfect here. No, not perfect here. I overcut the ball. If I didn't overcut it, this is perfect because then I can tap those. Oh man. See, that's, yeah. Nah, I can't be missing shots like that. Okay. So there's an unforced error. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. How did I miss that? So I just went into the shot. I mean, it's an easy shot. I'm not the slightest bit worried about making it, but I didn't kind of look and get aligned and enter the shot right. So that's part of what it takes. So 45. All right, first inning, 1 inning, 45. Coulda, shoulda, woulda. See, it's the shots that you never expect to miss. See, like if I missed that 7 ball from on the rail, I would have been like, oh, that's a tough shot. But that shot, you're never supposed to miss. All right, 48. I'm unhappy that I missed that. But I'm happy that I didn't just score 3 innings of 10 points each. Okay, 42, 40, 45 is way better than that. So you got to feel good about that. Every run ends. You can't beat yourself up about it. Every run in the history of the world has come to an end. Jason Shaw's run ended at 8:28. Does he feel bad? No, he ran 8:28. You got to feel good about whatever you do, and then but you know learn from the what end the run and see if you can eliminate it in the future. All right, inning number 2. So 6 and 4 got to be eliminated so that these 3 go here, but this is a problem. So you got to shoot the 6 first to use the 4 to open these, and then make sure you have a shot after that. So I want to hit the rail before the 1 so the cue ball comes off. And I've got shots here or there. As long as I don't scratch. Yeesh. All right. 3 ball. Well, I mean, obviously I got to break with the 12. The 8's not a great key ball, but it's okay. And I'm going to need to come up table to get on the 8. So let's leave up table balls. Okay. 2. And I've still got to get short side for those. Yeah. Come on, baby. Now that's my position on the 5. Okay, well, I do have a bailout, so let's keep working it. We're going to use the 8 to get on those, and then find a different key ball. Well, this isn't great, but let's make it work. 3 in the side. That's good right there. Good. I wouldn't. I could shoot the 5. I want to do this. That's pretty dumb. Oh, no, I'm supposed to do this. Because this is a pivot ball. Yeah, ball in the center. That's your pivot ball to get on the break shot. So go here. 10, 14, 9, 1. Trying to leave myself a big angle on the 3, and I think I've blocked myself. Yeah. Now I blocked myself again. Okay. Wow. So much for insurance balls. Huh. Gee whiz. No kidding. Yikes. Wow. I thought that was the safest shot in the world. And I hit too high. Yikes. Wow. I'm just looking. Eight in the side. Oh. 19. What did I have? Something like this? I don't know if there are 3 or 4 balls. So you got to make sure that you hit the bottom side of that ball, not the top side. That was pretty unlucky, but still. I got 2 insurance balls in it. Okay. All right. 19. I actually hit that 8 ball, but I moved it like an inch. It didn't cut it in. I should have 64. So 67. Okay, 67. 48 and 19 is 67. So that's a 33 BPI. That's pretty good, but no long runs. Oh boy, overcooked it. That's not good. That is not good. 14. Okay. Got an extra ball on the bait shot, but boy, I didn't hit that well. Really overcooked it. That's much better. About 4 feet shorter in speed. Much, much better. Eight in the side. lot more full than that. Darn it all! Ah! I got jumpy. Ah! Oh, it's hard to get the speed right on that shot. Oh, I got jumpy on that shot on the one before it too. Ugh. Is that the first? Line 14? No, it was. Oh, darn it. Why did I do that? Okay. Oh, two balls. How did two balls follow right in there? Amazing. Oh, okay. Glad that's over with. And I got a break ball. How do you like that? Sheesh. like that shot. Not like that shot. Oh boy. Oh, I'm fine. Okay. Okay. Hmm. These two. Oh boy. It's too soon to go at that 212. Even if I go this way, I'll have the 7 or the 1. Yeah, that's the right shot, I think. Oh. Well, worked out, but not quite the way I wanted. All right, we'll take it. Okay. Hmm. All right. Well, a little lucky there. Well, I could go either way. Actually, I'm really straight on that ball, so I wanted to have an angle to go like this, stop shot, break shot. I think I got to go this way, though. I got to fix that pocket. One screw came loose, and so it doesn't stay in there all the way. I got to put a screw in right there. Oh, I did not want to do that. I wanted to go forward. Okay. Looks easy. What the heck is that? God, why did I do that? Oh my God, those bugs threw me off. Bank it. I was thinking about those bugs. I wasn't thinking about my shot. Jeez. Those are a couple of tiny little bugs. I don't know where they came from. I sprayed my house today. Maybe they came in because I sprayed the outside of the house. All right. Miscue. Oh, that was a faulty stroke that caused that miscue. I didn't have any backstroke. I kind of jabbed. And that's how easy, that's how quickly a run can end. Just the slightest thing. That's why this is the hardest game. Because you can't make any mistakes to get a long run. Any mistake. Well, you can make some, but. 56. All right, 56. At least it's not a 10. 50 is 110. And then 6 is 125. Is that what I have? Oh, man, I felt good. I felt good. I banked the ball to get on the break shot and then a miscue. All right. Let's see. That was a 56. End inning. And 125 in 4 attempts. That's a 31 BPI. Plus 30 BPI. So I'm going to feel good about that. Even though I'm disappointed because I've had a chance to keep going a couple times there. And that was a faulty stroke. That was not the fault of the tip. But just dress the tip a little bit and give me some confidence that it's not going to happen again. Okay, 4 innings, 125. Good deal. And that matches the counters. Okay. So we're on inning 5. Number 5. All right, here we go. Let's go inside. Like those bonus balls. Break ball, break ball. Okay. 6 blocks the 10. 4 comes across and gets you on the 10. Easy. All right. 15 gets, you go from the 6 to the 15. No, you don't. 15 is going to be gone. All right, we'll deal with it. Where am I going to go to from the 6? I'm going to come across. Okay. Okay, well, that's a mistake, but I still have the 4. Okay. Stop talking. Let's just play. I needed an angle there. The 8 ball as well. I like the 12 better. Ooh, boy. 1, 2, 3 trouble spots. 3 inside. Eight ball. Eight in the corner. Oh, not good. Oh, get there. Oh, man. Jumped up. I didn't commit to that shot. I didn't take my time. See, stop shot on the 11. I'm on the 9. I can deal with these. This can even be a key ball. You get close to straight, you just pop out, and you're on the 1. So I had the rack. That's just shooting too fast. I didn't take my time, my usual rhythm, and visualize. I could easily have pocketed the ball, and the cue ball would be here. Perfect. So that's the kind of unforced error that I need to not make, and it's because I didn't follow the same exact steps on everything. That's rushing the shot. Okay. And I've been doing very good lately of not making that mistake, but obviously not good enough there. So 19. Oh, okay. 1-9 is 44. Unforced error. I don't want any unforced errors. You know, and actually what led to it is I shoot this ball. I'm coming up here for the 14. I just want a slight angle because I want to shoot the 14 first and then have that shot. So it kind of messed it up. All right, enough. Unforced error. Not good. Not good. I had the rack. I had the rack there. Everything was under control. You know what else? I didn't need to play that finesse shot. I could have shot the ball in and come out to shoot that ball straight in the corner. Then I still would have had my shot on the 9. So a little bit of locked into my thinking. I'm not thinking. Okay. All right. 12 ball. I don't hit those. on, a little farther, a little farther. Oh, Bob. All right, I've officially gotten lazy. I'm going to reset. That's uncalled for. We don't do that anymore. No low scoring innings. You had the rack wide open. All right, I'm going to take a 10-second break. Scored 5. I'm going to reset my mind and come back here. That was worse than an unforced error. Okay. Be right back. Okay. Huh. Oh no. I was supposed to stop right here. Shoot. Oh boy. 7 corner. Oh boy. 6 balls. that's what we're trying to do. Okay. All right. All right, we've had some crappy innings here. Let's pull it out of the fire. 155 and 8. We're going to break from the other side of the rack. That's the equivalent of a baseball player turning their hat around backwards to try and change this. What did I get there? 6, I think. I think I said 6. So, all right. Okay, good. Six. I slipped. My foot slipped. The freaking carpet tiles. I should put my shoes on. Now. Oh my God. I slipped. All right, I have the 4. One ball. Nine ball might be the break shot. Ay, ay, ay. Cue ball's supposed to come up here. Four ball in the side pocket, thankfully. That's far enough. Wow. Okay. right off of those balls. I should have shot the 8 ball there. I think I can manage it though. A little bit too far, but it's workable. But I gotta go up and down and back. Yikes. The 8 ball, now the 8 ball's too far over. Come on, get past center. There we go. Thank you. Okay, how do we get down there? That's a touchy one. 2 rails out of the corner, tight to here. Might not be that bad. Set up for I didn't hit it hard enough. Get to here. I didn't hit it hard enough. That was a tough rack. You gotta get him to continue the run. Hope I got a little angle here. I got enough. Get off of that rack. Let me see a shot. Oh, I didn't get enough speed on that. Oh well. I can make the one on the side, but I'm not going to have a shot. Unless if I can bump the 9 loose and bring the cue ball over a little bit. I mean, there's not a lot of there's not a lot of hope. Didn't get enough juice on that, and that's a hard enough shot to begin with. One on the side. Oh! So what would have been my follow-up shot? Would have been in the, no, 9 doesn't go cross-side. So, well, I might even have a shot on the 14. I do. No, I don't. No shot on the 14. All right, so I only got one ball there, so that's a run of 43. So my only shot from here, the Hail Mary shot and a half, is this one. I almost made it, but I would have been shooting from up table. So 43, I'm not there yet. 98. 98, I need 2 points. That means I got one more chance to run 200 tonight. Oh man, you wonder, the guy who ran 168 balls 3 hours ago, and now my high run is what, 60 something? It's a tough game, man. It's a tough, tough game. Tough game. 9 innings, and I had 8 innings earlier today. Yeah, well, okay. 43 end inning. So 198, right? 193? How did I screw up the score? All right, we'll go with 193. So I need 7. I need 7. I don't care about that. I want to run 200. Get some racks flowing here. That cue ball backed up and it was heading straight for the corner pocket. But it hit another ball. That's the only thing that saved me there. That's good. 14's a break ball. Got to get rid of the 11 and the 10. So you maneuver so that you can get the 10, the 11, shoot the 10 up there, and then the 6 is next. So everything's trouble-free. See that? And then the 9's your key ball for the 14. Oh, I hit that way too hard. I want to stop here for the 10. Oh, Bob, what are you doing? Do I feel like shooting the 6 from over a ball? Not really. I got to shoot past the 13. Oh, I mucked it up. Okay, fine. I wanted to come around the one for the 12 next. So I really mucked it up now. Run it all. This is what happens. You only need 7, and I do this. 3. I missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got my 7, so I don't get to try and run 200. Why did I do that so hard? I mean, what is so hard about that? Just tap it on the right side and you have the 10 up in the corner. Did I hit it too thin or something? That's all I need to do is that. Shows you, this is how tough this game is. You just got to play everything right. You can't make those mistakes. fun day today anyway, even though I didn't get a big run in my second session. I got a new high run earlier today. Couldn't live up to it, but at least, let's see, so I got exactly 7 there. So that's going to lower my BPI. End inning. Let me switch microphones. Let me switch microphones over to this one. Okay. Working? There we go. Okay, so I end inning. All right, 200. I'm 200 points exactly. 8 innings. 25 BPI. Yeah. So I'm not happy with the 2 and the 6 and the 7, obviously. But even with those low scores mixed in there, to finish with a 25 BPI, play over 20 BPI, it's pretty good. It should have been 30 if I wouldn't have made those dumb mistakes. And my high run tonight was 56, and I ran 168 earlier. It just goes to show you, man, you have got to be on it. You can't falter physically and mentally. You've just got to be lasered in every time. And you saw what happened when you make those little mistakes, then you're out of line. Now your odds of getting through the rack go way down. So I really feel good. An 85 and a 168 followed up by 48, 56, 43. I'm taking those positives with me. That feels good. All right. What do we got here? Anyone here watching from the stream? Looks like everyone's talking about the rack. No questions. Anybody have a question real quick? I'm about to go. This has been a long day, and I've got as I mentioned earlier, I got a busy week this week. Got to make progress on these videos so I can take my trip in June. Bank the 7 in the corner is easy. End parents. Thank you, Stefan, for all your comments. Love it. And you know, nobody's saying a whole lot. It's not a big live stream, but people are reading your comments, and it even though they don't say anything, it helps. I appreciate your input. All right, man. It's been a long night, and this was a cool live stream. I'm going to schedule the next one again Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and I'll see you then. Good night.